Hello YouTube, Damo_23 here, and welcome back to another episode of Better Than PSG with a question mark, because maybe, just maybe one day, we may be better than them. Since we last met here with Paris 13 Atletico, we've made transfer signings, we've had a look at pre-season. If you haven't checked out last episode, we went through all of that. I'm going to go through it really quickly. In essence, those are the players we signed. We signed a left back, a right back who's left-footed called Matty. We signed Anthony Rogie in the middle of the park as a ball-winning midfielder who's sliding to decline at 32. A youngster with good amount of forwarding potential there in Didri. And Devin Romil, you would have seen last episode, kill it for us on a trial. So we brought him in as a 27-year-old who scored 17 goals and got 7 assists in the division below us last year. Since we last met as well, we've also had some injuries. Pre-season's been really good, which I recapped last episode. And we have got a Rodez AF on the opening day of the season. If you go into the season preview, they are predicted to come fourth. They are one of the relegated sides. We then play QRM, and then we play Red Star in our first 3 games. In terms of what we're going to do in today's episode, it's definitely going to be a Rodez. If it's a game with not many highlights and it doesn't take too long, we will give you the QRM game as well. But if it's a game that's a bit of a blockbuster or has a lot of highlights, we'll just give you the one opening day of the season match. In terms of what the board expects from us this season, not too much. Finish in the top half, be competitive in the French Cup. Same with the supporters, and just play a decent amount of football as well. Important to note that we were given the objections or expectations for this match in particular on the opening day. Board reckons we lose, and the supporters reckons we lose, but want to see us give Devin Ramil his debut, and I'm telling you right now, we will be. We are, of course, live on stream, so links are down below. Do give that a follow here on Twitch, as well as like and subscribe to the YouTube channel, as it does help out grow the channel, and leave a comment, and let me know how you're going in Season 2, and how you think I will go in Season 2. In the inbox fitness, Joe Lucas did pass fit. Diarra passed fit for 75, so I'm actually going to risk both of them. If you watched the end of last episode, I said that both of them may not start. They may not be ready. Important to note that Dex picked up a short-term injury too, so I have gone and taken Dex out. But I'm actually going to move Dex to the bench, and I'm going to drop Knockhart. And the main reason is I think Joe Lucas could be someone that is, a little bit maybe not ready to go, and maybe Dex might need to come in. Thank you very much there, Jack on a Mac, for the subscription whilst we're in the YouTube episode. Let's get into it. Opening day of the season, that is your best 11 out there. Desprez, Matty making his debut. Berger is one of the best centre-backs in the league with Karamoko. Lucas is still complaining, but he's one of the best left-backs in the league, so we're going to keep hold of him. Masawimo and Castro. Castro's now your club captain here, with Haddad being your vice-captain for when he is on the park. Rogie in the middle making his debut. Ramil making his debut. He's noted for getting in behind. Diarra playing on the left, coming in on his right foot, which he prefers. And Barker up front. Important to note, Diarra, second best odds to be Golden Boot winner this year. Yet we're not predicted to do anything else. Look, go out there and play without any pressure. The boys don't seem particularly caring. But, not a bad little press, pre-game talk there. They're lining up, as most of the teams do, with 3 at the back with the 4 midfielders that are a bit deeper. That was me. I didn't even know that was going to show up. You're all good there. John is in for the win. Thank you for the subscription, mate. So cheers. There we go. Opening day. 0-0. 0 points. We rewrite the wrongs of last year and be a little bit more consistent. We probably could go up. And we have a squad which our head of youth development thinks could go up. It'd be interesting to see. Now, telling you right now, against teams that have been newly relegated, it's all about, for me, trying to stay defensively solid. And on the break, we go over Ramil. This is the whole reason we signed him, is he's good at running at people. He's not the quickest, but he's good at running at people. Berger, Masawemu, looks there for Barker, needs help, doesn't find any. It's cleared. We need to get on that. Rogie and Berger, it's a mistake. They're in here, Diakabi with the chip, and mercifully over the bar. Bit of a chaotic highlight, as we really should have been in behind ourselves down the other end. So far, though, 15 minutes played. Yet to see a highlight for ourselves, but we've been okay on the ball. Ball under Van der Belly. Armugen. Berger cuts it out. Castro now. Good touch from the keeper. Joe Lucas went back to the keeper again. Thump long. Fadamundi's decent in the air. Doesn't win that, but it falls to Castro. Can we get runners? Ramil going wide. Looks for Barker. Looked offside. Was a good save. And I tell you what, would have counted too. 0-0. Barker with a great run and a great ball from Castro, who's now club captain. Lucas takes the corners on the left. Matty takes him on the right. Doesn't find anyone. That's probably your highlight. 16 minutes in against a newly promoted side. It's been a good start. Highlight's still going, and Fatamundi's in the box. Down he goes. Referee says penalty. We thought it was highlight over. Fatamundi had other ideas. And look, he had an indifferent season from the spot last year. It would be nice to start with a goal for yourself now, matey. Sends the keeper the wrong way. We lead against a newly relegated Rodez AF side. And on the opening day, we are 1-0 up. We are 1-0 up. Great penalty into the bottom bin. Keeper goes the wrong way. Highlight from kickoff. Watch new. No one likes highlights from kickoff. Ball over the top. Matty has to stand his man up and then, for whatever reason, left it. I hate that. That's what's wrong in the match. And because one of my midfielders is making a tracking run, they stop. Atletico being chanted by the home fans, Dim reckons. Probably, if they had home fans here, which they probably have more than we do. We've moved back into our normal stadium. It's just 313 seated as well. Nice. Anyhow, so far, if you look at the statistics here, I know there's a lot on this screen. Fairly even game of football. Better XG, but that's because we had the penalty. We're approaching half-time. Mate, we're 45 minutes away from winning on the opening day. I'll take that and I will run. Start the second half. "53 minutes played. Still ticking away. Ramil's not done much on the opening day, but this is not the sort of game where it matters too much. It's the games against weak opposition I need to see him dominate. Fatamundi. Joe Lucas making the run in the space. This is why I like having the inverted winger with Lucas, who's a bit more adventurous as a fullback. Should have got it a couple times. Gets it there. He's unhappy with the football club at the minute. Doesn't matter now, but he's offside, isn't he? Because we've now zoomed in on the referee. Ouch. Oh, it's so tight. That is going to be clipped and memed, isn't it? I meant with the offside. Anyhow, 1-0 down. Highlight straight away. Amaguman. Vanabelli. Valerio. Danga. It's a good ball. We need to get across. We didn't. Asati comes inside. Valerio. Muddy now stands up his man. Good save from Dex. Fingertips onto the post. From Desprez, I should say, not Dex. Desprez with another fantastic save. He's tutored as with Berger as a decent player for the division above in League 2. Valerio now. Hopefully that's the highlight. Highlight still continuing. Yayo, Boomer. That is the highlight. Beautiful. In terms of changes, Lucas looks dead. Dex is going to come out there. It's giving me everything. Diarra is also going to come off with the injury that he's had. It's important. It's a long season. No point running him into the ground. Double change. There we go. Double change. Dext. Castro heads away. Matty wins the ball in the inverted wing-back role. Barker. Masawemu. Looks for Ramil. There he is. Can he find a good ball? He does. Barker's there. It's 2-0. And Ramil on his debut gets an assist. He's done nothing all game. And then he's in the right spot at the right moment, at the right time. And it's 2-0. Paris 13, Atletico away from home against newly relegated Rodez AF. Masawemu, ball over the top. Ramil's there. One touch into the space. Second to steady. Barker ain't going to miss that one. 2-0. Tactically, we're going to go into here. And we're going to go and just start to time waste a little bit. Didgery's going to come in. Rogi's more of a defensively minded player. Castro has had a pretty good game, and I'm going to take him off. Going to actually move Rogi into there. I'm going to get Rogi in as a defensive midfielder and defend and let him sit. I'm going to give Didgery in now as just to be a central midfielder on support and just zoom around. Pick up the ball, move it around. Press where you need to. Don't press where you don't need to, sort of thing. "86 minutes played. Nuno's going to come in. Ramil's going to get a standing ovation. And Massabuemo's dead, so we are going to get Daliot in, and he's going to just go in as a ball-winning midfielder and defend as well. And we are going to go to time waste. We are going to take it off being less expressive. Don't work it into the box. Play for a set piece. 2 time waste, please, boys. Let's try and get in. There's actually one more change I need to make here too. Instructions, out of possession, drop off more, and drop that line to standard. Valenti, good on the dead ball. Backstick, Berger's a big boy, heads over. They're going to get a corner in the 94th minute to ruin our clean sheet. This would be annoying. Please, for the love of God, defend it, boys. Can we defend? Ball in's pretty decent. Cleared away. Diakabi, 10 seconds left on the clock. Is this a pointless highlight? Are they going to score one really late to kill the clean sheet? Apparently it was an offside. It is a pointless highlight. We are, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, on the opening day, going to beat Rodez AF 2-0, barring a mistake here from Berger. But we're going to win on the opening day 2-0, boys. Time wasting to your heart's content. Go get booked, I don't care. Game over. 2-0. We win, boys. We win. And that is a superb performance. If we play like that, we could go up this year. That was a superb performance. Yet again, team that was picked, unbelievable. Very, very happy with that indeed. We're going into here at 2-0. I just want to see the match ratings again. Back 4 played solid. Keeper was unbelievable because he made a few saves. Ramil got an assist. Diarra played well. Barker played well. That's exactly what we wanted from that. We came, we saw, we conquered, and we won. Very happy. And next game's against QRM is in 7 days' time. I tell you what, YouTube, we're going to give you that. 2 big games to start the season. See you guys in a second for QRM at home, who are predicted to come third in another newly relegated team. Welcome back, YouTube. We've got through the dreaded 31st of January without a bid for Joey Lucas. 2 more days until he'll be happy with us for not accepting a bid less than 120k, or that promise there where you have to sell him for a certain amount, because he was never going to get that. But yeah, look, at the minute, obviously, played the first game. You saw it. We won it. Let's go and see what happens against QRM, who did draw on the opening day to ASM Belfort, who got promoted from the division below us last year. So hopefully that bodes well for us. DR not 100% pass fit. Lucas is 100% pass fit. Still going to go unchanged. If they played last time, they're going to play here. I'm going to move Knockhart back to here because Joey Lucas will probably play full 90 as well. But in terms of the team, we look in good position and we're looking good form and in a good spot to really try and go 2 wins from 2 here against a newly promoted or newly relegated side. Look, obviously they're a better team. And obviously they've got players that are of a League 2 level. But we've gone out there, we've done well. Ramil looks like a great signing. Diarra's Diarra. Barker's Barker. The back 4 and the keeper's really good. And there we are. They got a Kamara. They got Zaibo in there. Wow. So Zaibo got relegated and he was my out-and-out choice for the ball-winning midfielder. He turned me down. He wouldn't come to me because I'm a semi-professional club. And then he's gone to QIM who got relegated. We need to have a look at him. He is very good. Very good. Is the 30-year-old Central African international in Wilfred Zahibo. I really wanted him. He would carve it up at this level. They got players like him through the middle of the park. In trouble. Yet again, newly relegated side, I would take a point. Even though it's at home, I would take a point. Because, to go through those games against the newly relegated sides and be solid and take points, etc., puts you in a really good spot against the weaker sides to win games and off you go. 30 minutes played, 0-0, and not really a highlight to write home about. We've been slightly the better side, though, according to the stats. And 40 minutes played, still yet to be a highlight. Half-time, 0-0. Look, it is what it is. I'm going to tell them delighted with your performance so far because to be fair, on paper, surely they expect us to lose, right? So we'll go with that. Still yet to have anything. Matty corner. Berger heads and just heads over. Would have been nice to see us score from a set piece. We don't score many. Even though we've got really tall centre-backs, we do not score many. So far, 60 minutes played. I don't particularly want to change too much. Is that the Furtado from Portugal? We might have to have a look at that. Matty now. Backstick ball, cleared away, headed away, falls to Joey Lucas. Still has Matty, who's left-footed, can beat his man. Backstick ball, Barker heads. Ramil, oh, he's put it straight at the keeper. You cannot miss that, Ramil. The new signing should have been a hero. That should have been 1-0. They just took off the Furtado guy. I'll have a look afterwards. We did a save, and if his name's Damien Furtado, very good winger for lower level saves. Diarra's not really done too much, nor has Barker. Barker's been okay, though. I'm actually going to move Diarra up front as the pressing forward. We do this a lot. Move to 2 wingers. Ramil had a big chance. We're going to leave him out there. Didry's going to come in there for Rogi as well as a double change. I think that's what we're going to make for now. A couple little fresh legs. Haddad's quick enough off the bench to cause issues. Matty, Ramil, whips one in there. Fadamundi head, saved. Karamoko gets there, cleared. And in the end, somehow QRM keep it out. We've been the better side. We deserve a goal here, especially second half. Ball over the top looking for Fadamundi running channels. Haddad now can whip one. Gets to the byline. Doesn't cut it. Now he looks for Matty. Left-footed. Outside the box. Hits the bar. We've dominated. We've dominated. Second half especially we've dominated. We should have scored by now and we haven't. Ramil had definitely the best of the lot. The new signings. Fadamundi, have a dig. Does over the bar. About 6 shots in about 2 minutes there. If they score against the run of play, we're going to be livid. We're livid. Wow, you got to be kidding, right? You have to be kidding, right? Down one end, we've hit like 6 shots, missed 2 clear-cut ones, hit the bar. And down the other end, 1 highlight, their first shot on target, goal. Move to attacking, keep the system same. Still do that, don't do that. Play for the set piece though. Nuno's going to come on here. Knock out for Diarra as well with late speed. Wow, this is brutal. We don't deserve this at all. We do not deserve to be 1-0 down at all. Castro. Joey Lucas. We're not meant to score today. What's our issue in not scoring goals in the league? We can score in pre-season. We can score and it does not matter. 16 shots, 6 on target. We've absolutely dominated and we've lost 1-0 to QRM. They've had 1 shot on target, 3 shots, 1 shot, 1 corner, 1 goal. We've missed 2 headers from 2 corners. We've had 18 shots, 7 on target, an XG of 2.02. And we should be 6 points from 2 games against 2 sides that were in the, got relegated last year. And instead we're 1-1. That is utterly a joke. What a horrible way to end what was such a good episode. I guess we take the positive out of we are really, 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 really good this year. And if we play how we just played against them, we'll win most games. But how we... Last year, end of season last year, lack of goals at the end of the season when we dominated games, we couldn't score. This year, second game in, dominated the game at home, couldn't score. It's not good. It's not good. It's not good. At least the new signings were good. Matty had a good game. Ramil should have scored. That is very, very, very harsh. YouTube, I'll see you next episode. Don't know what game it's going to be for, but I'll see you next episode. Hopefully we don't cop too many FMings like that. We should be on 6 points. We should be on top of the league. Instead, we're 1-1 after 2 games played against 2 newly relegated sides. Realistically, we definitely should have won the last one. Catch you later. Have a good one and goodbye.